In this episode, does random fitness work?
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 569 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, gaincast, beardcast, yokescast, pumpcast, and nipplecast. Ooh, pinching it right now in the realm, because when I flex, you flex. Ooh, we all flex our biceps, so flex them if you got them. And you can always go like a little Fuck yeah. Welcome to episode 569, Sunday Fun Day. Hope you're enjoying your long weekend. If you had a long weekend, I'm feeling good. Today's episode, 569, a Sunday Fun Day, does random fitness work? But before we get into that, very special message from a Swolenormous X member. And I want to read this because it's fucking fire. And I just want to say thank you to her and thank you to the whole community for allowing this to be possible. I'm super amped. So check us out. This is this community member, and this is Swolenormous X review of the day. And this is from Jessica Sizemore. And she said, I am so excited to share this. I've never been able to do deadlifts due to an injury several months ago, alongside lower back problems my whole life due to the curve in my lower back. After watching your video on RDLs, that's Romanian deadlifts, in Swolenormous X, and also incorporating your Swolenormous X glute activation videos, I can proudly say I achieved success today. While I only lifted 130 pounds, it's a start. Thank you. And that is just the most fucking heartwarming shit. So thank you so much, Jessica, and huge props to Swolenormous X and the entire community, and that is the power of mobility, strength, and community. And that's what Swolenormous X is all about. So I'm just going to give a quick little plug because it's fucking awesome. You just heard it from Jessica. Check out swolenormousx.com before the enrollment closes, because you'll have access to the same training packs that she has been doing to apparently fix her fucking like hips and back and allow her to do deadlifts. And I know what that's like. You know, I know what it's like to be in pain. I know what it's like to not be able to do certain exercise. And you might be the same way. Drop in the comments right now if you have a similar situation. Like if you know what it's like to have pain and then be relieved of it after a long period of time. It touches a special place because for a while I was dealing with tendonitis in my knees. And this is like before, like when I found yoga and stuff. And I was having a lot of issues, and it was really hindering my ability to squat, my ability to make fucking gains. It was like squats and deadlifts. That's my meat and potatoes, and I wasn't able to do that. So it was really heartbreaking in a way, and a little bit depressing. So I'm just really glad that this content and this material, especially the Swolenormous X material, strikes and hits home in that fashion. So thank you so much, Jessica, for that positivity and that feedback. So that leads us into the episode, does random fitness work? Does random fitness work? Stuff like CrossFit, these random group exercise classes that just kind of exhaust you rather than have specific goals. And ironically, tomorrow is specific goals, specific results, but today, does random fitness work? And I have to say yes and no, and I'm going to explain both points. Yes, in the sense that it works because it gets you off your ass. A lot of times these gyms or places are built on community, which, as we know, as part of Swolenormous, as part of this community is strong. You know, we get that. So community is strong, and that's important. It's important to have people around you, like-minded people, and I follow. I know why these places are popular. I know why CrossFit blew up. I know the community is important. The exercise, people want to challenge. People want to feel like they want to feel like they worked out, right? You want to feel drained, like I did something. But does it, so it works, it gets you off the couch. It might get you consistent, but does it work? And to answer that, it almost has to be tomorrow. So it's going to kind of be a two-part, because tomorrow is going to answer a little bit of today. But it works if you're trying to do random shit. And what a lot of these fitness programs or gyms or boxes, whatever the fuck you want to call them, what they promote is that you're going to be a jack of all trades. You're going to excel in all areas, and it's going to make you well-rounded. Well, in reality, it confuses the body. You never master any movement, and you become a jack of all average. You don't become skilled in any one area. You don't excel in anything. You just kind of become decent in many different spots. And one of the keys to success is to focus your strengths and focus your attention. It doesn't mean to leave certain body parts neglected, but to not push on your strengths leaves your potential unachieved and unrealized. And it's kind of like a lot of us in life, you know, we pursue things that are not our strengths. And in this society, and you've probably heard this a lot floating around on the internet and whatnot, and there's been a lot of, you know, Tim Ferriss, Gary Vee, and even people like Tony Robbins, a lot of these motivational speakers and people that provide a lot of great content in the business context and the personal development realms, that there's a huge part of this society that wants us to fix our weak points. And ironically, bodybuilding and, you know, creating that aesthetic appeal is a lot about bringing up weak points, like creating balance in the body. But with your passions, with your desires, and with your things that you enjoy, like the things that you want to do in this life, forget like, oh, I want to look a certain way. I mean, if bodybuilding is your career, then that's what you want to do in this life, then go all in. But I'm talking about not just the people that want to just work out and look good. What's your passion? Is it arts and crafts? Is it business? Is it creating your business? Is it, you know, owning a restaurant or bartending? Like what is your passion? And what's something that you enjoy and that you're good at, and doing that and focusing on your strengths and focusing on things that are positive and focusing on things that are like, why is that important? It's because there's focus, right? That's why random shit doesn't work. Random shit will get you reactive. Random shit and doing random exercises and, oh, what's the workout today, Bob? Oh, let me pull out of a fucking hat. Oh, I guess we're doing 1,000 wall ball tosses, then we're going to run a mile, and then we're going to do 17 chin-ups. Okay. And then you fucking do it. What is that accomplishing? It's making you reactive. It's making you reactive. It's not making you proactive. It's not making you driven. You're going to a gym or you're going to a class and you're just going there and just trying to catch everything they throw at you. Instead of going with a fucking mallet, picking one thing and smashing the shit out of it. What do you want to do? Do you want to do more cardio-based? Do you love endurance? Do you love triathlons? Fucking do that. Do you want to become a bodybuilder and build muscle? Then fucking do that. Oh, how do I do that? By doing things that build muscle. Fuck the other shit. Too many times are people trying to build strength and lose fat and then increase your cardio and stamina and quickness. Fucking pick one damn thing. Pick one thing and go for it. You're not going to get it by just spraying the field. You can try different things and see what you like, but then you got to fucking push. You got to push on one thing. You got to push on what you're good at. You got to push on what you're good at. And I think a lot of that is just you don't know yourself. You don't understand what you're good at. You don't understand what you truly want because you're living in someone else's bubble, right? You're living in this world where you have to go to school and do here and get married, a picket fence and shit like that. You don't go after what you truly want. So then you kind of make yourself believe that whatever you have right now is what you want. What you don't realize maybe is that you have a choice. You have a choice for everything in your life. So you have a choice right now to spin on a fucking dime and do what makes you happy and train the way you want to train and build muscle if you want to build muscle and have a six-pack if you want to fucking have a six-pack. If you don't want one, then fuck six-packs and go do something else. If you want to go running down the beach, who cares if I don't run? Go fucking run. If you love running more than anything, then run your face off and train for running your face off. And then if you love to do rowing, if you love CrossFit, then fucking do CrossFit. I just think people need to understand what their goals are, what you want to achieve from the fitness you're selecting, and then do that. But a lot of you are doing the opposite shit. You're doing popular stuff, or you're following your friends, or you're just doing random exercise, random fitness. How the fuck are you going to get specific results with random fitness? And don't bullshit me. Each and every one of you has an idea of what you want in your head. Okay. Do you know if what you're doing is going to get you there? Probably not. Probably not. I am very curious. Drop in the comments below. I want to see how many of your visions add up or match up with what you're actually doing. And there could be a lot of situations, and very likely that you think what you're doing is going to get you where you want to go, but I might be able to fill in the gaps and be like, nope, that ain't going to happen. And that's what I try to do in my Swolenormous X community is deliver material, lesson packs, and trainings and programs with context that can be delivered to each and every one of you and help for what you want to achieve. It's very important to understand what you want and then understand exactly what you need to do to get there, and then just fucking being dedicated and push. And just fucking push. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 569 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Beardcast, Swolecast, Gaincast, Yokedcast, Punkcast, Strengthcast. Nah, I don't like that one. In the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Thank you so much for joining, and remember, if you want to make sick fucking gains and get in before the enrollment closes, Swolenormousx.com, bar none, the best place to get programs, training, master classes, lesson packs, community forums, yoga classes, all of it, one spot, one price, enrollment closing very, very soon in days, maybe even hours by the time you're watching this. Don't miss it. Swolenormousx.com. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, Magoose. I'll catch all of y'all the beginning of this week tomorrow for episode 570 of The Swole. We're already at the 60s. You see that? See how fast that happens? Before you know, we're going to be calling them 600. Looking forward to it. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, Magoose. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Later.